Hello everyone! Welcome to this video where I will be teaching you about the African influences within jazz music. Imagine a place where people could talk, trade, and practice their traditions free of scrutiny on Sundays. Let me introduce you to Congo Square in New Orleans, an outside market and the only place where slaves were allowed to own drums in America during the 19th century. It created a cultural hotspot within the South, mainly with West African slaves and their descendants, indigenous people, Creoles, Cubans, Haitians, and French and Spanish colonists. This racial and cultural mixing provided the perfect breeding grounds of the early versions of jazz to form, especially since a lot of the sounds was adapted from the church hymns and drum beats from the slaves. This music came predominantly from a Christian church setting, the religion many slaves were forced to follow when they came to the Americas. Over time, slaves developed their own spirituals, or hymns, and incorporated traditional African religious aspects to it. One such example of this was the ring shout, a spiritual dance that involved using call and response to communicate with the dance leader. This technique would later be incorporated into jazz, along with classical music elements from the Europeans, Afro-Cuban rhymes, and other musical components from the inhabitants of the Congo Square. After the Civil War, this even led to a source of employment for many newly freed Black Americans. All these pieces of history are intertwined with one another and eventually lead to the formation of jazz. How do you think these actions that I just discussed relate to each other? I actually attached a worksheet that you can use to help organize your thoughts about this information and see how everything is connected. Thank you.